Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Greg. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Greg and I have been friends for a very long time. And so I really appreciate it. And look forward to drinking this beer with you over the internet. It's also Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I try to test my palate, and I think this one fits the bill. And it's an Office reference, and I'm a huge fan of The Office. I don't know if that's common knowledge or not on this channel, but I'm a huge fan of it. So this is Southern Swells Brewing Company, and I don't think I've ever had anything by them. It's called Currant Threat Level Midnight. Movie within the show. Sour ale with black currant, 6.5% ABV. Jacksonville, Florida. Threat level what? Midnight. Threat level who? Michael Scarn. Threat level why? Apartheid. Love it. Probably brewed in Jackson Beach. All right, let's get into it. It's my second time trying this microphone, so if you watch this channel a lot, I would love some feedback, how it sounds versus my videos without a microphone. Oh, look at that. Wow. I didn't think it was going to be this dark. I thought maybe like a pinkish color. But that, ooh, it's making my glass dirty, so -1 for that. And no matter what I do, it's not going away. That looks like jam water. Like that looks like raspberry jam turned into water, or like maybe like a raspberry frozen popsicle that melted. It's like totally that dark of this red with some pink mixed in color. Looks very much like Valentine's Day colors. Or color. The head, it's white with that dark pink red mixed in, so it's a nice pinkish color. Head's gone away quickly. It's sticking inside the glass more than it is in the center. There's like a film on top, but yeah, definitely looks like a very fruited beer, and I really would love these bubbles to go away. Whatever. Let's get into the aroma. Awesome level of sour into tart. You get... And this is why I thought this would be a good Tuesday beer. I mean, I don't drink a ton of sours, but I am liking them more, especially if they're heavily fruited. I like that fruit mixed with the sourness. But currants, I don't know much about them other than I think when I've had them in beer. I don't know if I've ever even eaten a currant. But this has a very grapey. It's mostly grapey. Then there's like a tart strawberry, tart raspberry, and black cherry. But the black cherry is like the artificial black cherry, so it's definitely fruity in a lot of cool ways. And there's a little bit of sweetness, so it is jammy that way as well, just like the color. It actually smells fantastic. Like, again, kind of going into this, I thought it was going to be a light pink color, and that the fruit probably wouldn't be dominating the aroma as much as it is. Because it is dominating in the best possible way, this smells fantastic. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's in a glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Greg. Yeah, I was going to say, I better do 2 sips before I start talking about it. It didn't seem overly sour or tart at first, and I'm like, no, it's there. Let me do a second sip. It's there. As someone who's not a huge fan of style, it's not overly sour for me. It's probably about as sour as I want it to be. Just like I said about the color, just like I said about the aroma, I love the amount of fruit that's in this. And the fact that it's just one kind of fruit, but just like the aroma, the fact that I'm getting things like grape, raspberry, strawberry, some of that black cherry thing, it's really incredible. I can see why a lot of breweries will mix currants into sour beers. Wow, I mean, based on what I've had, this one included, that's just a fruit that really lends itself. And wow, is this good. You get that doughy maltiness that I really like in this style. So like that malt bill is definitely coming through. I'm sure it's bringing some, because there is some sweetness. It's not quite sour tart level, but it's got like, because of that sour, or because of the sweetness trying to fight the sourness, you do get a little bit of like a sweet tart vibe as well. Man, this is good. It's also super hot here today. It's 90 degrees out. And I was really excited about this too, because I thought this might be like a nice beer for a hot day. And it's totally a nice beer for a hot day. I want to take a few more sips before I stop the review to see if the sourness started to go like cross over my threshold of enjoyment. The opposites happened. As I've gotten used to it, I actually really like this. This level of sourness, I should say specifically. It's got a little, and I think I'm just associating lemons because lemons are sour, but it's got this little bit of a lemon thing going as well. Because of the sourness, it's not a dry beer, but the sourness and that puckering, salivating thing that it creates, I just want to keep drinking it, like in the best possible way, like because it's refreshing that way. And then it's like, all right, you're salivating, you want more of it, so it's really easy to drink. Yeah, this is, I tell you what, all things considered, this is like the perfect day for me to be drinking this beer, weather-wise, for Tuesday, all that stuff. So yeah, hitting all my check marks that I wanted right now. So that's really awesome. So thanks again, Greg, man. I really appreciate it, dude. And that's awesome. A little love from Florida. So thank you again, Greg. Thank you, everyone else who's watching. Have you had currants in a lot of beers before? Any sour beers with currants? Non-sour beers with currants? Anything, everything related? Comment section below. The office, whatever, anything. Once you're done commenting, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.